Growing up in England, my great-grandfather watched his father constantly struggle to find work. A telling story was passed down to me. It was the moment he made a promise to himself as a boy. He sat on a stone gate one day and decided he would always work for himself, so he didn't have to depend on anyone for his own prosperity. What you see now is a result of the bold promise he made that day, well over 125 years ago. George Wortingham fulfilled the promise he made to himself and started a business. When a fire destroyed it in the late 1800s, he left his native England. He was only passing through Milwaukee to visit relatives, but he ended up staying to start a basement printing shop right here on North 2nd Street. 4 generations and the people we worked with helped us all keep one foot in front of the other. Many big companies, household names, are long gone, but we just kept going. We've come to the brink of failure a few times. We just kept going. Our key to survival, no question, is our willingness to evolve. We could have just kept printing shirt bands and merely said, "This is what we do." We would have been out of business in the 1960s before any of us were even here. But we evolved into other things throughout our entire story. We've always worked with our cards face up. I'd rather go out of business than do something dishonest. Phoenix has not always been the biggest or the lowest cost. Phoenix hasn't always been the inventor of everything we made. But when it comes to integrity, we've been and continue to be unmatched. Supporting our community has been important to Phoenix since the beginning. The city of Milwaukee has been good to us, so we've always felt it was important to return the favor. The year after George Wortingham started Phoenix, he was a charter member of the Milwaukee Rescue Mission, and we've seen that generosity span our history. With food drives, event sponsorships, community improvement projects, helping the children of our area, we've always tried to give back to the city that has given us so much. Over the years, Phoenix has impacted our industries and driven them forward. We worked with NASA to put one of the first communication satellites into space. We worked on critical research projects with the U.S. government. We developed technology that is making operating rooms safer to this day. Our lights have supported the U.S. Navy's anti-terrorism efforts. And most recently, we've all seen the impact we've made with LEDs. The spirit of innovation over the years is inspiring. Without great people, customers cannot be served. Minds cannot innovate. Hands cannot create. It is people who add the culture, the energy, the heart. Like many companies, Phoenix was faced with a slowing economy during the Great Depression. Knowing that this situation would someday be resolved, George Wortingham didn't want to lose well-trained, dedicated employees. To cut expenses and preserve as many jobs as possible, he took an early retirement. He set the tone, and I still see it. When I think of the proudest moments I've had in my years at Phoenix, I don't think about inventions or projects or big contracts. I think about the people who've worked here. I think about the lives that have been shared with Phoenix. The first days of careers, the last days of careers, the personal milestones, the homes that have been purchased, the families that have been built. Phoenix having a part in all those stories makes me proud.